Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is a sunny day. I'll just do some exercise outside, and I want to talk about some of the thoughts about Luckin Coffee. So Luckin Coffee has been delisted from Nasdaq this week, and as a person who kind of observed the whole process, that when the company just started, it has got the funding money, and it's raised the number of increasing stores in China has been multiple times than the speed of Starbucks. It quickly acquired a big market share in the Chinese market and overpassed the number of stores of Starbucks in China. And then it's like all of a sudden the company has been exposed of this scam of their financial fraudulence of the revenues it created. Then it got investigated by SEC, and later on this week it was delisted. And for me, as a consumer of Luckin Coffee, I have even tasted it a couple of times, and to be honest, I can't tell the difference between Luckin Coffee and Starbucks. I think they are pretty close. Maybe I'm not an expert in coffee, but in my view, it tastes good. And when I see the news that Luckin Coffee use expired ingredients to make their coffee, that makes me really feel scared about the coffee I drink. So last week, I watched the documentary film called China Hustle. It's basically talk about nowadays there's a lot of Chinese companies IPO in the US. Although there are some good companies like Alibaba and Tencent, there is some companies like Luckin Coffee. But how the Luckin Coffee can do this? So it's kind of Ponzi scheme where all the investors are fooled and they have bypassed. So the process is like this. First, Luckin Coffee got funding from one investor. The requirement of the investor is revenue needs to grow 100 times in 1 year. And Luckin Coffee said, no problem. And other year, the sales do grow 100 times. But Luckin Coffee said, we burn out of money and now we need more. The investor said, no problem, I will find more investors. So there's more investors invested in this business, hoping for the 100 times return, but without concerning whether this burning money business is sustainable, whether at the end it can really make money. That makes me understand that to a business, whether it can really make money and generate stable cash flow is the most important thing. When Warren Buffett are picking up stocks, he always pick up the stock that generate cash flow, like the railway, like the energy, or some retails. Although he didn't invest a lot of a retail company, but the one he invested, like Coca-Cola and Costco, they generated constant money flow for the company and in the investor. So that was important. So the end of the story of Luckin Coffee's investor, it seems like no one wins. So when Luckin Coffee go public last year, it do raise capital from the retail investors. The regional investors got their money back and they run away, as this is the end of the story. But to a lot of investors, like retail investors, who doesn't have a lot of experience in stock investing and trading, they suffer from a loss. So what I've learned is no matter you want to do the long term or short term, it's important to do the fundamental analysis and the financial analysis to the company. So if we only use some financial indicators or the technical analysis, there may be a lot of risk associated with it. Warren Buffett has said that the greatest risk of stock trading is you don't know what you are doing. still recently I'm learning technical analysis. I saw there's a lot of uncertainties in the market, no matter the current situation, the employment rate, or the election that is coming this November. So I will forecast the market will be volatile this year, and that's why I wanna learn the technical analysis. That just give me a good idea about whether there's capital inflow or outflow and where is the volume by looking at the volume number and also MACD. But that will not be my only criteria to buy or sell a stock. It's just always good to have a reference to see what the market does. So there's an interesting story my friend told me when I just started trading. He said it's really difficult for retail investors to make money in this market. And one of the suggestions is maybe you do the reverse operation of what the market did, and probably you have better chances of making money. Yes, there are some sounds about Luckin Coffee and the whole scam situation currently. Hope you guys are finding some helpful somehow. I really learned a lot from it by observing what happened in the market. So that's all for today, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.